All right, quite the hodgepodge this time. All Fed rolls, but no straight up boxes. Here's what I've got: 400 bundled up here from one bank, 300 from another. These 740 came from the same bank, but I think it's a mixed batch. We have some uncirculated rolls. These are the ones at least with double enders of brand new coin, and these obviously circulated. Maybe there's one or two circulated rolls in here, but I have a hunch I got a batch of some brand new coins. I don't run into those all too often around here, but got a little bit today. We'll still search them, see if there is a straggler in there. Hopefully there's some unique finds in here. Always out for that silver. It's been kind of quiet for me as of late in the last month. Hopefully this hunt will change things up because I drifted into some territory I don't get to all too often. These are known banks that carry $50 for me, and they'll even give me loose ones from time to time, but none of them had them at this particular moment. Let's dig in and see what we can find. Hopefully some goodies on the inside. Well, out of all of those, that's what we ended up with. About one a roll. Mainly uncirculated, no silver there. We'll go into the rest of the black rolls. I might add that some of those uncirculated rolls were really light, and I'm talking about 223, 7, 8. Yeah. Not sure why, but those were brand new coins that were weighing light. This is a good sign. This is the very first roll. Boom. 40%er. 1968. Looks really, really good. I am thrilled to be seeing that. Gives me hope for the rest of what's in here. Roll number one, we got silver. All right, fourth roll. I might have to get set up here. We got another silver. It's going to be a 40 based on that weight. That is sweet. Yeah, let's get it out of there and see what we got. What vintage? There's the reverse. 68D. Does have some tarnish toning, if you will. Silver's running high. These bad boys are about $4.50 a pop right now. Amazing you can still find them in circulation. That's a great ROI. 5 rolls into this second black roll batch. Back in we go. 225, 5. We got one almost on the end. The roll number 18 or so, I think. I have 24 rolls left to open. 69D. Maybe we'll fill the board with 40%ers. Heck, maybe we'll luck out and score 90. You notice there's like no brand new coins in here. So this is an older batch of coins. It seems came out from somewhere. Not even an NFC so far out of this second half. Back we go. All right, 225, 3. What do we got here? There we go. We have 12 more rolls left of this batch of black rolls. Yeah, you see that 40% edge. Anytime you see that line, that's the copper that is clad in there with the silver. Silver is the whiter part, obviously. But that black part is that copper and silver mix. 1968D. It's 40%er. I believe 226.41. I haven't had one weigh this much anywhere close in this second half batch. So I'm going to call my shot and say there's some silver in here. Maybe a couple of 40s. If I'm lucky, maybe there's a 90. They've all been weighing light, and I think it's going to be a 90. Woohoo! You see that one. That's a blast. White finish. That's how we like to see our silver. How about that? I'm going to say Kennedy, but what vintage? All right, that's the front. Denver. There we go. Beautiful. Knew we'd get a 90% out of it. We still have a chance here. All we need is the 65, I think. No, we need a 67 as well. 65 and 67, then we'll fill the board with our Kennedys. Sweet. That will take us up to an ounce of silver, I believe, or very close to it. About 7 40%ers amount to an ounce. So we're getting very close there. Yeah, I'm doing quick math in my head. We're right there at that threshold. 225 for 4. Let's do one more for good measure. 10 rolls left, including this one in my hand. Nothing. All right, I'll bring you back in when we find the next one. One. Hey, 225 1 produces. There it is again, that clad line. It's going to be a 40. Beautiful. Some scuffs there on the bust of Kennedy. 69D. It's a 65 that's hard to get. 67 is easy. And if it was just in need of the 67, I'd call my shot and say that we would get it. But it's tough when it's 65 left. We still have 7 rolls to go, 1 on the scale and then 1 yet to go. This would be surprising if we got one on here. Oh my goodness, we do. Wow. That might be the lightest I've ever had that had silver in it. 224.81. Wow. Utterly shocked right here. If you can't see, it's going to be 40. I mean, it has to, right? Based on the weight. This is 6 from the end. There it is. Gotta love hearing that silver sound. There's a 67. All we need is that 65. I wonder if we can get it done. A couple of thicker edge coins here. I've been running some nice 97Ds. And I bet you this is what this one's going to be as well. Yeah. So, yeah, in good shape, but, you know, they have chatter. I have a nicer one in my book already. Back we go. 5 more rolls. Oh! Silver. Gotta be 227. Love it. Oh, this is boosting my spirit. I needed this today. There it is. Is there a friend? Nope. But a 227 is almost a surefire way that you're going to have a silver in there. Well, we know it's not going to be a 65. Well, if it is, we got some big bucks, right? Kennedy again. Denver mint mark back there. Nice. 290s out of this batch. I love it. Oh, we're letting them add up. It's great to see. Not a single NFC. Very few new ones. I've maybe only pulled 15 of those. I did have one of those uncirculated rolls kind of mix over into the other batch. Just had circulated coin on the end, and that was the only one in there. But yeah, a lot of older coins, and clearly we got some silvers mixed in there as well. A couple of 90s on the board now. See that? All right, let's check this one quick, see if there's anything in there. Don't think there is, folks. Do a quick sound check. Nope. We'll set that to the side and just go into this. We know there's going to be another silver in there at that weight. Awesome. Probably another 90, or we have multiple 40s based on how this batch has gone. Isn't that great? This is how I love to see my silver. Man, I wish I would have had the other, what was it, 190 or so? Well, in the end, 210, 2 rolls now that were uncirculated. So we missed out on part of this batch. No complaints, though. Another D mint mark. Blast white blazing 64. Gotta love it. That was the last roll. That looks good, doesn't it? That sound is amazing too. 700 NF string and sun roll here. Interesting one. We got a hold one on the end. You can see the eagle right through Kennedy's head. Again, nothing obvious on the ends. Maybe one suspect one, but I'm not 100% on that. But we'll dig in. We'll make this video a little longer. Let's go. All right, well, I'll be honest. I took down my recording setup after a little bit of a break here. I wish I would have left it up because we have an old edge in here. You can see that paper torn back right there. That's worn. Let me know what you think it's going to be. I'm going to call Walker. It has been forever since I found a Walker in the wild. Let's see if we did it. We did. I love it. This is not in terrible shape either. S mint mark on the back. That is a bigger S. A lot of the older walkers have micro S's, so I'm going to put this one into the 40s, 1945 S. And you know what? I may actually need this one for my book. Let me go check my registry and see if I'm right. All right, so I got the book out, 45S. It's not a bad looking coin. I do have a nice one in my album already. I was thinking the 43S. As you can see there, I definitely need. I have the 45S in XF. This is definitely not going to beat that. But hey, it has been months since I found a walker. That's awesome. We have a slew of 90%ers on the board now. Gives me hope. There's a lot of new ones in this latest batch of bundles here. So really fighting an uphill battle, but I'm thrilled to have that in there. Hey, just as a reminder, this is my catalog, my registry. I have this pinned in the comments and down in the description. If you want to download it, you sure can. This covers all denominations up through dollars from the early 1900s and on. So this does include peace dollars, not Morgans, but anything here from pennies to buffalo nickels and beyond. Anything that would be minted in the early 1900s and beyond. Really helps me keep track of my collection, and when I head to the coin shop, that I know what I'm looking for if I'm trying to fill my collection with the dates. That's great. We're just into the second bundle here. Back we go. All right, finishing up the last few rolls. Sticker coins, what we got. This is going to be an NFC as well. Let's see, what is it on? Is that a 16? Yeah, that's a 16, 2016 Philly. Battle of Mount St. Quentin. This is way back when in World War I. You know, I hang on to these. I don't think they're worth much, but when I get a roll, I offload them on eBay and get a small premium. Not much, but if it makes some other people happy, I'm willing to do it. So I'm going to pull this aside as a find and dig into these last 7 rolls. Kid you not, the very next roll. Stand by the boys. Mine more coal, World War I. So I'm guessing that's kind of on the home front, kind of recognizing the effort put forth. Back in the good old US of A. This is, again, 2015. It looks like Philly. Just barely looking at that glint there. So another NFC sticker coin. We'll put it with the other one. And on that last roll, we got another sticker coin. Let's get out of the light there so you can see it. For Liberty, Civilization, and Humanity, World War I. This one, again, is going to be on an NFC. Looks like 2015. Not sure the mint mark. Another Philly. Yeah, and then out of the last couple of rolls as well, I also pulled 2 non-stickered coin NIFCs, 2003 and 2010. Let me get set up for the wrap-up. Ring of Death. Darn it. Let me get set up the wrap-up, and I'll give you some of my final thoughts on this hunt. You know, I didn't have high hopes today. It just hasn't been going that well lately for me out of my boxes. Decided to shake things up a bit, had some extra time to kill in the morning, and so I went to a territory that's not new to me per se, but I don't necessarily get to all too often. It's a little bit of a drive for me. 10 silvers walked away, 0 on the end. We had one old one, my first walker that I've had in some time. That being a 1945 San Francisco. I believe about 10 million minted out of that. 3 90%ers, all 64Ds. We had 6 40%ers, 66, a couple of 68s, a couple of 69s, and a 67 there on the end. 3 stickers in the last few rolls and a couple of NIFCs. We got those all within like the last 7 rolls, I think, of the hunt. That's great. I appreciate you watching, everyone. Let me know how your hunts have been going, if that is your thing. I do appreciate you supporting the channel. Without you, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this, right? You are the reason why I decide to record all this and post it to the interwebs. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe. We're going to catch you next time. Look at that fine lady.